The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is the Eagles Sports Network. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson as the Eagles welcome the Lenoir-Rhyne Bears into Holt Fieldhouse for Domino's Student Appreciation Night. Chuck, you welcome in an LR team that's 2-1 in the league, and kind of an odd circumstance. You're home heavy this year. But the home schedule is dominated by break games. One of the few times that you're playing the first half of the year with students in the building, and Domino's is providing 100 free pizzas. What would it mean to have a big crowd Wednesday night?
Well, as you said, we've really not had a chance to have our students come out en masse and really rally. So we're very appreciative. The Domino's is stepping up and dangling the golden pizzas in their eyes, so they might be able to come in here and do that. The next going, I want you to, within the terms of the contract, I would like there to be some kind of at least breadsticks for the staff, something on those lines. But no, we're really happy that we're gonna have our students here, and obviously with the COVID situation last year and having really nobody around much, having people here is a big thing. I know our guys are excited to play.
It'll be in the kitchen for you, Chuck. Let's focus on Lenoir-Rhyne. So different from a year ago. In fact, this year's team does not return a point that was scored against you last season. Granted, Cooper Fowler was on last year's team. He didn't play in a single meeting. Jalen Johnson has been around for a beat. He didn't play in a game last year. What's the scout like for a team that you, in theory, would be familiar with, but features so many historically new parts?
Well, you know, the ones that were on the team last year at LR that left were really, really good and created problems for us historically. So they've got a whole bunch of new faces, but we know that they're going to be, no matter who's on that roster, they're going to be talented. They're going to be really sound offensively. They're going to be really tough defensively. Coach Sullivan does a great job, and I have no doubt that despite the fact it's early, and I think we're all sort of in that process of figuring out our teams early right now, despite the fact it's early, I know he'll have his team locked in and ready to go, and we'll have our hands full, no question about it.
Jalen Johnson got nicked up a little bit at Limestone and sat out the second half, but one would presume that he would be good to go on Wednesday. What sticks out to you about his game?
He's an elite defender. Let's start there. He is an elite catalyst. He creates offense for others, and obviously he can score himself. He's already got a 40-point outing. I like it. He's tough, and he's a tough kid. I mean, Jalen with two good legs is a problem. Jalen with one good leg is still a problem. So Jalen Johnson will play Wednesday, no question in my mind, and he'll be one of the primary focal points for our defense.
You look internally at your own team, had I don't want to say issues with rebounding, but you were such a dominant rebounding team a year ago, and we're minus on the glass more often than not here in the early going. Got on the plus side against a Wingate team that hadn't been out-rebounded all year, and now you face an LR team that rebounding something that the Bears struggle with. How do you continue the resurgence on the glass against LR?
Well, as you know, so many times when you look just at the bottom line figure, the statistical data, it is what it is, but there's typically like reasons behind. So, you know, I think some of the things that we've encountered here early is, having guys, Rendire as an example, who was an elite rebounder for us, him dealing with injuries and illness and so forth and being in and out, I think that's impacted our rebounding some. So we're asking other guys to make up for that loss. But no matter who we have, we've got to be more intentional and more determined to define that portion of our game. So our guys, I thought, did a better job against Wingate, who had not been out-rebounded this year prior to the other night. And I thought that was an opportunity for us to get better and grow, and we did. And moving forward, I think that's just going to be a real primary focal point for us, game in, game out. And when we find teams that allow us to get downhill on them on the offensive glass, we've got to capitalize. And when we find teams that will allow us to block them out and chase balls, then we'll embrace that as well.
Tripp Davis is on the cusp of a milestone, 28 points away from 1,000 career points, spanning his time at Tennessee State and Carson-Newman. What's he done to continue to grow and develop as a player, one of the longest tenured NCAA basketball players because of medical redshirt years and a COVID year?
Well, he keeps on finding ways to enhance his overall game. I'm happy for him. Obviously, he should be able to get to that 1,000 point club position, and then hopefully he can end up doing the same here, strictly as a Carson-Newman Eagle. But what he does for our team is so much more than just that. I mean, he's a great teammate, a great person. He's a great representative on our campus and our community. I like him. I've got a great relationship. I enjoy my time with him. And he's earned the right to be sort of one of the primary faces of our program, and we're thankful for him and for what he does for us.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck Wednesday night against the Bears.
Thanks, Cap.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is the Eagle Sports Network.